Wow, I actually uploaded. Yeah. I kind of need to stop like uploading for 5 days and then like taking 5 days off. I feel like that's gonna start killing my channel sooner or later.
We are untouchable! We are unstoppable! And we are undisputed.
What is going on YouTube? I am TJ or Tanner and I cover professional wrestling and action figures, and today I'm going to be going over my wrestling bucket list. I know a lot of people have made this video before and I decided I'd finally jump on the bandwagon because I don't have any video ideas, so you know, drop some video ideas down in the description below. Yay! But anyways, I'll be doing this video today. I might do something tomorrow, but tomorrow I'll also be going to WWE Live, and I will be doing a vlog, so that should be out Tuesday, so you guys can look forward to that. But anyways, we're going to be getting into my wrestling bucket list of basically things I want to do that involve wrestling before I kick the bucket. Because that's what a bucket list is. I've already managed to cross some things off my list, such as attending WrestleMania, and you know, like buying a replica belt and getting it signed, just other stuff like that. So of course there will be some things that you may think would be on my list, but they won't be because I've already done them, and you know, if you've been following the channel for a long time, you probably know what those things are. But anyways, feel free to drop down in the description below what some of the things are on your wrestling bucket list. Anyways, the first thing I have on my list is to attend every Big 4 pay-per-view. If you don't know what the Big 4 pay-per-views are, they're the 4 like biggest pay-per-views of the year. WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Survivor Series, and the Royal Rumble. I've already attended WrestleMania. I've attended WrestleMania 32, 33, and 34, and I will be attending WrestleMania 35. SummerSlam, I haven't been able to go the last few years, but there are some rumors floating around it could be in Toronto next year. So if that gets confirmed, I'm 100% going to go because Toronto's very close to me. I have gone to Survivor Series. I went to Survivor Series 2016 in Toronto, and I have not gone to the Royal Rumble. I want to get that one off the list within the next probably 3 years. So yeah, I want to attend every major Big 4 pay-per-view, and I would also like to attend Money in the Bank, so throw that on the list as well. Next up, I want to meet the 3 big wrestlers that got me hooked on wrestling and got me addicted to wrestling, and that would be The Undertaker, Triple H, and John Cena. And I know those are not going to be easy. I'll be lucky to even meet one of them, but yeah, I would very much like to see, or like to meet The Undertaker, John Cena, and Triple H. The Undertaker versus Triple H feud is what really hooked me on wrestling, and when I first got into it, John Cena was my favorite, obviously, because I was like 10 years old. Next up on my list, I have attended WrestleMania, but I do want to sit front row for WrestleMania. I want to get one of those WrestleMania chairs and be right up against the action whenever some of those big moments happen. So yeah, I definitely do want to sit front row for WrestleMania at some point in my life. I don't expect to do that anytime soon because that's very, very expensive, but maybe in the future, who knows. Next up, I want to attend a New Japan Pro Wrestling pay-per-view, whether it's Wrestle Kingdom, whether it's Dominion, or whether it's one of their USA shows, or something like the G1 Supercard, although I won't be going to that because NXT TakeOver is the same night and I'm a big NXT mark, but I would very much like to attend a New Japan Pro Wrestling pay-per-view, try and get the different feel from WWE, and I have been following New Japan Pro Wrestling a lot more closely over the past sort of like year to 2 years, but yeah, I definitely do want to attend a New Japan Pro Wrestling pay-per-view at some point. Next up, this one might be more specific to myself because as you can tell, I'm an action figure guy. I do want to attend Ringside Fest and San Diego Comic-Con. Those are usually when they reveal a lot of WWE figures. I'm going to try and make it up to Ringside Fest this year. Of course, you guys know I do work with Ringside Collectibles, so hopefully I can make that happen. It's also in New York, which I've also got other motivation to go there. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably know what that is. I would like to go to Ringside Fest, you know, see all the new figures that are coming out, meet some wrestlers, basically the same thing as San Diego Comic-Con, but San Diego Comic-Con's a lot bigger, and like there's all the Marvel stuff and Star Wars and other stuff that I'm kind of into. So yeah, I definitely want to attend Ringside Fest as well as San Diego Comic-Con at some point in my life. Next up on my list, I want to attend a wrestling show in Chicago because Chicago is supposed to be the hottest wrestling city. The crowd is always supposed to be the loudest. I would love to go to All In, but I know that's not going to happen. It's like a week away actually from today, and I don't have a ticket. I'm not going to get a ticket. I don't have the money to buy a ticket or to get flights. but maybe All In 2 or 3 if this is actually going to be a series of events that they're going to do. Otherwise, maybe WrestleMania will be in Chicago one of these years, or I'll just have to go up for some other reason. Next up on my list is to take a bump. I don't know whether I want to be a wrestler or not. I do want to try wrestling training whenever I'm off in college, because I think it would be cool to just give it a try and, you know, shoot my shot, because why not? But I definitely, I don't know if I'm going to pursue being a wrestler as my career, but I definitely do want to take a bump at some point just to know what it's like and to be able to say that I did that. I also think that would definitely give a lot more of an appreciation to the art of wrestling, just for what those guys put themselves through on a nightly basis. Next up is a bit more specific to YouTube, but I do want to get a silver play button on my wrestling YouTube channel. I want that 100K. I know I'm not probably going to hit 1 million subscribers. I'm definitely not going to hit 10 million subscribers, but if at least I could get that 100K play button, I think that would be very, very cool to have, just to show like all the hard work that I put into YouTube and I have for the past 2 years. Next up, at some point, I want to interview a WWE superstar on YouTube. Maybe not necessarily a WWE superstar, but a well-known wrestler on my YouTube channel. I know my friend Muscleman Malcolm's interviewed a few, and I'm very jealous. But yeah, I definitely do want to interview some wrestlers in the future here on the channel, so hopefully I'll be able to make that happen in the future. And finally on my list is to work with WWE in some capacity. I don't know whether it's going to be a full-time job or just a one-time thing, like some sort of a collaboration, whether it's with YouTube or whatever my future career is. I'm thinking about getting into film editing and stuff like that, I don't know. But it'd be really cool to work with WWE, whether I'm a wrestler, part of their ring crew, doing tech stuff for them. I don't know, but I do want to work with them at some point. I think that would be very, very cool. Get to see the whole behind the scenes aspect of WWE. So yeah, that is definitely on my wrestling bucket list. So those are the 10 items I came up with on my wrestling bucket list. Once again, let me know down in the comments below if you agree with any of them, if we share any, or if you want to add any others that are on your wrestling bucket list. Like the video if you did enjoy, subscribe to the channel if you are new, turn on notifications to never miss an upload. Go follow my social medias, guys, and until then, I will see you guys in the next video.